All right, folks, welcome back to the Road-Worn Rodeo Roundup, brought to you by RodeoAttitude.com, your nightly rundown of everything happening under the bright lights of the NFR 2025. And let me tell you, round one did not disappoint. We saw horsepower, heart, grit, and a whole lot of flat-out rodeo magic tonight.
You're telling the truth, Lathan. These athletes didn't tiptoe into night one. They came in hot, hungry, and ready to plant their flag early. And the scoreboard? Oh, it tells the story loud and clear.
$74,000 in 8 seconds of rodeo. That's what Stetson Del Wright just pulled off in a single night at the NFR. But the real story? It might just change the entire landscape of professional rodeo.
You know what's fascinating about those numbers? That's more than some cowboys make in an entire season, and he did it in 2 rides. Let's break down exactly how this happened.
So picture this. Stetson comes into the Thomas and Mack sitting 9th in saddle bronc. Not ideal positioning. But then he draws Waynfold Rodeo's Renegade and turns in this perfect 90-point ride that had the whole arena holding their breath.
And that single ride put $36,668 in his pocket, while the current leader, Ryder Wright, only managed to tie for 6th. We're talking about a $33,000 swing in the standings on opening night.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Stetson wasn't done. He comes back in bull riding, climbs on Big Shasta, and posts an 89.8, another $36,668. That's the kind of performance that makes other cowboys question their life choices.
Looking at the bigger picture, what does this mean for the all-around standings? Because Stetson's now sitting at $485,007, while Wazy Shala's around $423,000.
Well, that's the fascinating part. Every dollar Stetson wins is essentially worth double because he's not just adding to his total. He's taking money away from competitors in multiple events. It's like playing chess while everyone else is stuck playing checkers.
And speaking of strategy, let's talk about some of the other dramatic moments from last night. That steer wrestling competition gave us some real storylines.
Oh man, Tyler Wagesback's 4.0 second run was pure poetry. Then you had this incredible 3-way split for second at 4.2 seconds between Erickson, Irwin, and Struxness, each walking away with $22,080. But the real heartbreak? World leader Will Loomis pulling a no time.
You know what's remarkable about the NFR? It's not just about who wins, it's about who can avoid disaster. Like Riley Mason Webb in the tie-down roping.
Exactly. Webb didn't win the round, but he placed 3rd with a 7.9 second run. That's $18,630 in his pocket, and the kind of steady performance that wins gold buckles over the long haul. It's about playing the long game.
The margins in these events are just incredible. Look at the barrel racing. Cassie Mowry's 13.66 versus Haley Kinsel's 13.70. 0.04 of a second between first and second place.
And let's not forget about the team roping. Lightning Aguilera and Caden Perfili throwing down that clean 4.0 second run, while the world leaders Driggers and Noguera posted a 9.3. That's the thing about Vegas. It can humble anyone.
So what's your take on the rest of the week? Can anyone catch Stetson after a start like this?
Well, here's what makes it so intriguing. Stetson's not just winning. He's forcing everyone else to take bigger risks just to keep pace. And that's when mistakes happen. We saw it with Loomis in the steer wrestling.
The psychological impact must be enormous. When someone comes out and sets the bar that high on opening night, it changes the whole dynamic of the competition.
And you know what makes this year even more special? They're honoring 5 military veterans throughout the event. Really puts things in perspective. Reminds us that rodeo is about more than just the money and the buckles.
The whole atmosphere in Vegas reflects that deeper meaning. Cowboy Christmas turning the convention center into this celebration of Western heritage and culture.
Looking ahead, we might be watching the beginning of something historic. The question isn't just whether Stetson can maintain this momentum. It's whether we're witnessing one of those legendary performances that people will talk about for generations.
The kind of performance that reminds us why this sport continues to captivate people after all these years.
When the dust settles on this NFR, we might just be talking about the night that changed everything. Because what Stetson Del Wright did wasn't just about winning. It was about showing us what's possible when talent meets opportunity in the most pressure-packed arena in rodeo. Round 1 brought the heat, folks. It lit the fuse. But guess what? We're just warming up.
10 nights out here ain't just a schedule. It's a journey, a grind, a test, a story written one ride, one run, one heartbeat at a time.
And let me tell you, the storylines, they're already starting to simmer. Rivalries, momentum shifts, heartbreaks, surprises. Everything we love about the NFR is bubbling right to the top.
So stick with us all week long. We'll bring you the breakdowns, the big swings, the shockers, the upsets, and every moment that keeps this sport beaten in our chests.
This is the Road-Worn Rodeo Roundup brought to you by RodeoAttitude.com, y'all. And trust us, the NFR 2025 is just getting started.
Oh, it's more than getting started, it's sizzling.
Stay tuned, y'all.